the wrench-turning technician of yore, again, is really long time gone. These individuals are tech-savvy, electronic engineers close to, for the most part, and that's how their brain has to be wired in order to understand and navigate the modern car.
Well, the car industry has obviously changed, and it's changed for the better with the technology and everything. You have to be more advanced, you have to be the top of your game.
Definitely diagnosing vehicles these days, it's all, computer. You have to use a computer, which you hook them up, you see what's going on, you get so much information out of these vehicles just by hooking up the scan tool and seeing what's going on electronically.
There is a lot of stuff you need to know. It's not just simply turning wrenches and doing oil change and just replacing parts anymore. There's a lot of diagnosis and scan tool usage that goes into even what used to be a very simple thing.
The coolest thing that I worked on at UTI would probably be the scan tools that they had. It was overwhelming with how much you can get off of just a scan tool to show you how the car is running.
In order to be a technician in this day and age, you have to be able to work on computers. Everything that we use to diagnose vehicles is through a computer now.
People don't realize that being a technician isn't about getting covered in grease and oil anymore. It's computer-based. Cars have apps. Every time you do anything diagnostic, it's immediately plug the laptop into it, check for codes, and then from there it's looking up wiring diagrams. It's a lot on the computer. It's a lot more now.
The technology in the car is amazing. I mean, it has sensors all over the car that if you're driving on the road, on the street, and a car comes to your right or to your left, the car will actually let you know which side that car is approaching.
The car will think for you. It has the ability to control the steering, control the braking. If it knows a crash is imminent, it will apply 100% of braking effort in an attempt to avoid the accident.
Some of the really cool things that Ford's coming out nowadays are things like the completely voice-activated sync program, and it's really cool to be working on some of that stuff, so you get to kind of play around with it while you're trying to get it to work.
Why our dealership likes to hire UTI-trained technicians is because they're not parts changers. They understand how the componentry works. They understand the interface with the components. So again, a very well-rounded, in-depth knowledge is acquired during that training process.
I was very impressed the way that UTI, you could access all the make and models computers. Like they had Consult there for Nissan, Infinitis. You don't see that in a lot of schools because these types of programs are very expensive and costly. So UTI has a relationship with these manufacturers to get those things so we can learn not just on the job, but we can learn at UTI before we get there.